Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Gideon. I'm from Oceanside, California, and I'm out here in Underground Studios, LA. Hey, I'm part of issue 13. Blessed to be a part of it. Let's get it, y'all. Growing up in Oceanside, man, it's dope. We're right next to the water. You feel me? So we're always by the beach. I grew up, Oceanside is a real prideful city. So anyone that's from Oceanside could tell you, yeah, I'm from Oceanside. You know what I'm saying? It's right by San Diego, and it's considered North County, but Oceanside is honestly its own little thing. You know what I'm saying? Oceanside really, got put on the map multiple times by a lot of, dope artists and, dope people that are coming out of it, sports, athletes, stuff like that. So I'd say it's really family oriented, man. Oceanside is definitely home for me. That's what it feels like, you know what I mean? Since I was 12, making some moves, but you never can tell. Study from it's very dope, man. There's a lot of diversity. The amount of or the types and like different types of artists out there is a lot. So you got you got bands, you got singers that are super talented, you got R&B, you got rap, you got old school rap, boom bap, and then you also have melodic rap. And it's really, just about, what you're into, honestly. Oceanside has a lot of influences, obviously LA, obviously San Diego, even New York. You can see that in the old school hip hop. And then Rosewood, man. So Rosewood Kitchen is actually downtown Oceanside, and there, they do the beats and eats. So they have people come out and do freestyles. They have different producers that hop on that stuff. So I'm actually going to that tomorrow. But yeah, it's just a different vibe out there, man. I mean, whatever your vibe is, you're bound to find it there, high key. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna fail. Kill a beat to make a statement. Yeah, so it was really my brother. I have an older brother. Shout out Shakoba. That's my brother. He was always into rap music when I was, 11, 12, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? We grew up and he was always showing me different songs and Lil Wayne and, Jay-Z, Kanye, like all these artists that obviously everybody likes but has been around for decades, you know what I mean? Like it was just kind of an influence with him. And growing up, we didn't really listen to rap a lot because of, we was really religious and my mom was just like, hey, don't put that rap music on, you know what I'm saying? But I was always in love with it, even singing, you know what I'm saying? Just the amount, just hearing those harmonies, hearing, lyrics hit different. It was just always a part of me. And then, yeah, my brother really put me on, man. I started listening to rap from him and seeing him write made me put my pen to the paper, and then we just kept going, man. It's lit. It's lit. But it's something even greater. Eating every time I write a word, still saving something for later. Well, I definitely had to branch out. That's actually a really good question. I had to branch out. It really didn't start locally. I was actually out here a lot. I was actually in LA a lot. We opened up for Ab Soul. We did the Observatory North Park when I was like 16. We did Observatory OC. That shit was lit. Flatbush Zombies opened up for them. Pro Era opened up for them. So it really didn't start locally. We mostly got love when we branched out to LA and met these people and started networking. And then the music kind of came along with it. And then we just had different states and different type of, ways we did music, but kind of turned out to just be, everything that we like. And it really is just, who because really we, when he started doing music, there's a Lazy Bone actually lived in Oceanside from Bone Thugs. So he started going to his studio. I was in the studio just sitting there like, oh snap, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? So it really was just the environment and the fan base and the family, really, because I feel like rap, especially if you like it and someone else likes it, you're like kind of family because you guys have that similar interest. So yeah, definitely. I'd say, it didn't start locally. We definitely did come back and meet people locally, and aside from, my mom's friends and religious people, because I mean, even then, a lot of people really don't know what they like until they hear it or until they see it. So a lot of people do actually support me from my younger days. Obviously, it might not be as much support as somebody else that's known me for music, and then again, in my music, I like to do positive messages. I like to do relatable music and have these good lyrics for people to hear and take with them. Aside from how hard the song is, so it's really just about giving people everything. To be honest. Yeah. Used to be dreaming about this as a kid in another country, perfect and crafting only. Man, that's a loaded question, but honestly, bro, I really would say Ab Soul. I said that a lot throughout today, but honestly, Ab Soul was one of those artists where when I heard him and seen the movement is where I kind of gravitated towards. I always listened to Lil Wayne. I always, listened to, Eminem, just, these lyricists and then these dope songs. But when I really heard Ab Soul is when I kind of resonated, oh, okay, conscious hip hop, is something that, I resonated with it, and then I started going back and listening to other conscious hip hop, like I mean, even like Tupac. I went back and heard his music differently because I'm like, oh snap, like that's he talking about that. So he really did give me a kind of an not awakening, but you know what I'm saying, more so just like a eye opener, like oh snap at a young age. So that was probably about like 15, 14, listening to these dope artists, Kendrick, Schoolboy, J Rock, you know what I'm saying, SZA. I'm like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying. So it was like I had that definite influence at a young time, so that's what really influenced the music when I started making it. So shout out to the Stack Squad. We live right now too. So when I started streaming, it really just was for fun. I mean, when you stream, you're streaming anything you're doing. At the time, I'm streaming my games, and I game a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I come home from work, when I come home from school, I'm gaming. And I was even gaming before doing music. So when I found out about streaming, I definitely watched people like Kai, Phantom, all these people that are, really doing it, and they're doing it at a high level now. But if you look at it before, they were really just doing it consistently and making it bigger and better every time. So I would definitely say that when I started streaming, it was really just for fun. And I started taking it seriously here and there, like 2020, when COVID hit, everybody was inside, you know what I'm saying? So I was really inside, but I was really focused on boom, boom, boom. All right, let me get these streams in because, getting subs on Twitch is different from YouTube. You have to pay for subs on Twitch and stuff like that. So you really want to build a community with people. You really want to include people, make it interactive because at the end of the day, I mean, that community can turn into a family, man. I mean, Stack Squad right now is really like a family to me. I mean, it's just people over time that's known me and that's been around for moments, and even just a chat, you know what I'm saying? Something you could say could always change somebody's perspective or the way to think about things. So, it's just, when someone comes into my chat and really appreciates what I'm saying or appreciates like, hey, this dude's cool. It might not even be something I say. I just start the stream and be vibing, you know what I'm saying? I'm smoking a blunt. They're like, yo, I'm talking right now too. Like, hey, cheers type. Like, it's a community, you know what I'm saying? And it really just started off with a whole bunch of my friends, and now those friends I still have is mostly family, but on top of the community is like, and I always meet new people on there too. That's what I like to do. I like to play unreleased songs on there. I like to show people like, hey, I'm doing this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to show people like what I'm doing so they get to know me more. And that kind of, resonates and they start becoming a fan of you and stuff like that. So yeah, man, Twitch streaming is dope. It's something that I don't think I'm going to stop doing because it's like, hey man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that like I don't think like I'm gonna ever stop doing, just like music, because it's like, damn, I already do it second nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta try. And when it doesn't feel like a job, it feels like, I should be doing it. So it's just fire. Just fire. Stack Squad, TTV. So I feel eternal with the shit. Even through tough times, I still shine and I'm only focused on. So yes and no. So actually, it's funny. UNDRGRND, man, shout out the homie. I met him at an Isaiah Rashad pop-up show, bro. So we went to the pop-up show, and everybody's just there in the it's like a parking lot, bro. TDE took over like a whole side of a, remember that shit, bro? They took over a whole side of like a street, and then they had a big ass cart, and it was like his new album cover, and then it was like him. So we were all there, and I met him there, and we were just in the crowd like jumping, like oh shit, like you know what I'm saying? And then so we ended up actually meeting like Mac Wop. Shout out Mac Wop, man. He funny as hell right now on YouTube. Shout out to Python P. He was there. Yoshi Vintage. They all originate from LA. But yeah, I met him out here because when we went to that event, we linked up. It was like, oh yo, let me get your Instagram. Boom. And then I saw him doing this. And so I was like, I hit him up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Uncle? And he's like, bro, it's dope. Like the community and crazy. It's crazy. And so yeah, man, I really met him through that. We are about to start collabing on the streams, though, bro. We are about to start collabing on the streams, so definitely, look out for that. And yeah, a lot more, many more, for sure. Yeah, so when you go to college, you change your major like 5 times. So I started out with graphic design major, and then I actually did a lot of more research into game design. and I ran into this school called SNHU, Southern New Hampshire University, and I'm actually in the associate's program for game design, and it's just something that, you know, it's related to the Twitch streams. I literally love gaming. Everything about gaming is actually really dope and intricate, that I actually use and learn from, you know, for different other things. So I just started doing it, man. And honestly, SNHU has been really cool. They're a really dope school. They actually helped me. It's really easy to, you know, to learn. And it's just something that I'm going to school for because, you know, my father was a veteran. So, you know what I'm saying, I got that school. I got to take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? RIP Pops. But I actually got a song coming that soon too. But yeah, man, it's just you know, something that I was always interested in. And when I heard about game design and game development, even programming, there's a lot of things that come out of that, like cybersecurity, a lot of stuff like that. So I was already interested from just a coding and programming standpoint, but game design was something I've always had a passion in, because it's like, yo, how does this game work? You know what I'm saying? Like, or how does this work? Or, oh, damn, I can make a mobile game. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, something like that, to where it's just like something you create. And being an artist, it's like, man, you know, creating is something I love to do. I mean, we do that all the time. So yeah, man, and I'm still in that journey. I'm like halfway through right now with school. Still in it, and so far, man, I'm having fun, man. I'm in a 3D modeling class right now. so you know, we learning, and we getting there. But yeah, no, for sure, man. It's just it's a journey that we're still on. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what that, you know, the outcome of that. You know what I mean? That's hard, man. That's dope, man. Hell yeah. I've heard, that's another thing too. Every time I say it, I hear people like, oh snap, someone else does, like all the time, literally. So it's like confirmation, affirmation. Like every time I'm like, damn, okay, well, like, damn, that's cool that you know that he does that, because really, like, honestly, bro, like decade ago, or maybe even more, like, you not hear, you know what I'm saying, it was a scarcity of that, you know what I'm saying, which, and then it's really cool games were still coming out, so just seeing the bigger, you know, the growth of it, because it's like movies got better over time. Gaming is exactly the same way. The industry is exactly the same way. So yeah, I'm excited to see what I can do with it, and just want to keep going, honestly. Ain't nothing stopping me from doing it, so you know what I mean? Definitely, I want to say, first off, shout out Underground Studios, man. It's a really dope experience, man. If y'all ever thinking about doing it, or y'all, you know, see it and they're like, oh shit, is it cool? Trust me, that shit is fire, bro. Because I mean, everybody's working, you know what I'm saying? If you working and you want to display that work or showcase that work with other people, like-minded people, definitely slide through. I want to also say, just since we're live, shout out to Stack Squad, Stacks, or twitch.tv/StacksAG, man. Been doing that for a minute. Come kick it with your boy. I'm always on there. And we got a couple of tapes coming out, so I want to shout out Balance Oceanside, California. He's a dope artist, and we have a tape coming out pretty soon, so go check that out. And I'm working on my personal album, so keep an eye on that. I got Python P on there, a couple beats. I got John Gibbs on that. I got my brother on that. I got Balance on that, Lucas Ramon on that. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. I got a new music video coming out. We All We Got with Lucas Ramon. So yeah, we working, man. Definitely keep an eye out on all those, man. And yeah, I think that's about it, man. Shout out Samurai in the motherfucking building. Yeah. I will never run away.